Hey guys, Blade Rager here, coming at you with another video. And sorry that I haven't posted in a while. It's been well, quite a busy couple months or so. But thought I'd come back with a new video on something that's been kind of troubling me recently. My friend Jane Storm, he is also on YouTube. I'll leave a link in the description below, so go ahead and check him out whenever you have a chance. He recently made a video about the top 5 decks in Cardfight Vanguard in his opinion. And it got me thinking on, when I first started the game, I bought a child. I can even remember I could even remember the whole thing as it happened. Me, my friend Cody and Sammy were playing Cardfight Vanguard whenever I entered my locals. And I asked them, what game is this? And they said, oh, it's a new game that our store got. It's called Cardfight Vanguard. I said, really? Well, are you guys the only ones who has decks so far? And they were like, yeah, to what we know of. So I went ahead and got a Royal Paladin trial deck. And my friend Sammy wanted to fight me right off the bat. And I asked if he could teach me, or if Cody could kind of help me along, and he said, well, just read the rule book and just look through the different phases. And I was like, okay. So later on, me and Sammy started fighting. He had the Kagero trial deck, the one with the Dragonic Overlord. And about halfway through, I started thinking, this is actually kind of better than Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm surprised that we're the only ones who've tried this so far. So I started playing again, and I ended up winning against Sammy for my first fight, which I thought was really fun because it was a straight up trial deck. And then me and Cody ended up fighting. I ended up losing that time, but it was we both had the Royal Paladin trial decks. This was whenever it probably about 3 years ago, maybe. Probably 3 years ago, I think our store got it. I can't quite remember. It was really long ago. All I remember was I was still back in middle school. But, so we both started, all three of us started playing, and then my friend Cody got his friend Josh into it. He started out with Kagero trial deck. He still has the trial deck now. He didn't even touch it. He just literally started over from scratch until he got his Blazing Flare Dragon build. But anyway, I watched Jane's video on the top 5 decks, and I'm thinking, wow, Cardfight Vanguard actually has a meta. I quit Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I was tired of everybody always making fun of me about the deck that I played, or, oh, you didn't spend, whenever I quit, top tier deck was Light Swarm whenever I built it. And he said, or half of the people said, oh, you play that deck? Well, okay, that just means you really just don't want to learn how to play the game because that deck's autopilot and it takes literally no skill. All you gotta know how to do is play the game. I went, well, okay, you're playing the exact same deck. And really, if you go into a mirror match and you're gonna make fun of the other dude, just notice that you're playing the same exact deck. There may be 2 to 3 cards worth of differences, but if you're playing the same deck, just don't make fun of them. Because you really have no position whatsoever to make fun of somebody that's playing your deck. Now, if it's an original deck and they built it off of you, and they're saying, oh, well, I made this deck, it's all my idea, that I can understand. But, anyway, so, Jaden was saying there's a card fight meta, and I was like, is this game really going to become like Yu-Gi-Oh! With top tier and meta, and what will become, what to face up against the meta. Iron Link Joker is supposed to be, I guess, what you would consider just all around. Well, I can't say meta because it's supposed to stop the meta decks too. I guess you could call it meta, but the point is, why can't it be its own game? Like, you see everybody running around. Set 10 was released here, so now the main decks that I see running around are Alfred Liberator, Dragonic Descendant, Gauntlet Buster, an occasional random deck here and there. Like, I think I played Mega Colony earlier on yesterday. It's 7:30 in the morning, and I have not slept in about 2 to 3 days, so if I seem like I'm stuttering a lot, that's... now you know why. What was I at? Sorry, guys, I really cannot think. I probably should have had some sleep before I did this video. Anyway, my friend Jane, he has several decks built. He's got Last Card Revan. He's got Dauntless End. He has Descendant, Alfred. He has Bladewing Reiji for Dark Irregulars, which I really want to get from him. I recently sold him my Artemis Ride chain deck for Genesis because apparently his wife wants to build it. He has Dimension Police. He had no grapplers, but he tore them apart. He has Majesty. He has Shadow Paladins. He practically has a deck of every clan. The only clans that I think that he doesn't have decks of anymore are Oracle Think Tank, which I think he actually rebuilt that. He tore apart his old Bermuda deck. He has his friend Roy's Tachikaze. But, sorry guys, apparently my throat wants to act up. But, the point is, does Cardfight Vanguard really need a meta? Can it not just be a game where everybody plays a clan that they like and move on with it? Not a clan that they think is going to be, oh, well, this thing has such an amazing skill. So, I should probably play it just to go along with the rest of the crowd. Well, I heard that there's a place down in Missouri that there's a Bermuda player who tops every weekend against Descendant, Revan, and the End. I'm just sitting here thinking, well, my main clan is Dark Irregulars and Narukami. I still keep tabs on Royal Paladin because I'm a player who, if he builds a deck, he at least keeps tabs on the clan, even after he tore it apart. Or, well, I keep tabs on all clans because I'm a researcher. So, I've been doing a little bit more research on these decks, and I've been comparing them to what will be meta whenever set 12, 13, 14, so on comes out from what we already know of. Most likely reverse, anything that has a reverse will probably become meta, because all reverse units do have a really good effect that minus themselves. They minus yourself, but they also can minus the opponent. The Jewel Knight Ashley reverse is probably going to be top 5, just overall. I could see Dauntless reverse getting pretty good, and then if Maelstrom got it, well, if Storm Industry Dragon, I think it was Maelstrom reverse. I think that's the whole name for it. But if that does get its card exactly how it was in the anime, then we're gonna see that running around every once in a while. But let's see, we're gonna see Tetra Drive Dragon running around too. I can already guarantee that. Mon Reverse, which nobody liked Dark Irregulars until Amon Reverse and the Break Ride were announced. Dark Irregulars has been my clan since probably about, I think it was episode 32 that it was first shown. Whenever I saw what Dark Irregulars do, I was like, that's going to be my clan. Because I knew hardly anybody else was going to play it. But then Dantarian, Amon Reverse, Master of the Fifth Element, all of the good cards for it start getting announced, and then everybody's saying, oh, this clan's always been so good, why haven't I seen it before? And it's gonna get kind of stupid considering Bladewing Rage used my avatar, if you couldn't tell by my username. But I've always had the weirdest ideas for Dark Irregulars, even though they're pretty weird by themselves. I have weird deck ideas for pretty much every clan. I'm doing my best to stay creative and not net deck as much as a lot of people seem to do. So, but the special announcement that I was, I also have a very special announcement, as you would say. If I can get my teammates to go along with it, and I get my video editing software, this channel will start making a Cardfight Vanguard abridged series. There's already a few out there. I've looked at some of them, and I was talking to my friend Cody, and we both thought, I talked to him about it a long time ago. He said that'd actually be kind of fun. So since I got my new laptop, I decided, well, why not go ahead and start doing that now. So I'm gonna try to find a site where I can get the first couple episodes. That way I can start getting my teammates to do the voices. I'll have a script ready for them and everything, and hopefully the first episode will be uploaded soon. That's all that I can think of for right now, so I'll be back probably around 7:35 right now. I'll probably be back around 8 o'clock, maybe 9, with another video. See ya.